Hi, a very good afternoon to everyone. Hi, it's me again, Rezt and Relax talk show, Talk East, Talk West, Talk Reno. Okay, so very good afternoon. Have you taken your lunch already? All right, so today we'll have a very interesting topic about this defect of workmanship. Yeah, so please help me to share first, Ken. Help me to share first. Yeah, help me to share. Okay, now I got one fans down here. Hello, hi. Hi. Oh, you're waiting for me, huh? Ayo, watching. Thank you. Hello, hi. All right, please. Hi, Bali. Hi, Balago. Paise. My Amon not very good. All right, very good afternoon to everyone. Yeah, so please help me to share out. Then we can actually to share with more people about this renovation dispute. I think renovation is quite sometimes also can be quite 复杂 right 好像很复杂这样 sometimes like sometimes you get the wrong ID or wrong company then then you have a lot of problem. All right, so I think that to get the right ID is important also like in the company, but today we're not going to talk about how to get a good ID or good company. I think basically everyone will have a preferred ID and company, and I think your friend maybe 他们用过会介绍你啦。Today I think we're going to focus on what happened your renovation done already, then you feel about the workmanship is not up to your standard, then how what should you do, or maybe before before you actually sign with them, right, how to make sure their workmanship is up to your standard. I think this one important, right? Hello, my ex-girlfriend, Miss Malili. Hi, Jason. Hi, Frankie. Hi, Emily. Hi. Always so informative. Derek. Hello. Hi. You're not bad. I got quite a few of fancy. Ayo, not bad. Hopefully one day I can like the Reno guru and then I can share about Reno thing. Yeah. So we're going to share more about like what happened if you have this issue, then how. Okay. Hi, please help me to share. Oh, not bad. I got 16 fans now. 16个. Okay, now market is quite how to say that, now market is quite 乱 you know, like a lot of people throw a lot of promotion, a lot of people, by right quite funny you see, Malaysia knocked down and the whole market. Hi, 宝珠, 你好, my long time fancy 宝珠. Hi, Kelvin. Hi. So quite funny like the market now, right? Everyone are saying that not enough people, not enough manpower. But somehow we still see quite a lot of idea. The price are very good. The 榴莲 wow, like 1 kg normal is 25 now like sell $8, $10. There's a little of thing happen in the market. Hi Wendy, 你好，帮忙 share 一下谢谢。All right, so I think it's okay. Like every company have their own strategy, so I can't say who is wrong, who is right. Okay, but it just say that yeah, thank you Yvonne, 谢谢你。Hi, actually 可以看咩？Oh, lunchtime, maybe lunchtime. Yeah, okay, help me to like and share. So now the market, right, is a bit 乱 you know why? Because a lot of people say that not enough manpower, then a lot of things delay, even like a government job is delayed, like how, you know, right? Recently the newspaper come out, there's a few BTO kind of delay because of the work, no worker okay, so the market now no worker, everything will increase one that included the hi Carmen, hi Jillian, the increase of the root like 铁啦木啦everything will increase. Okay, so like shipment also increase, they ship to Singapore, all increase. Hi Mabel. Hi Shalene. Hello sister, my good sister. Hello Shalene, 你好。Yeah, 谢谢你帮我分享in the Facebook. Okay, so yeah, also be careful be careful now we don't know who I mean what will happen, but just be careful Hi, sister. Hi. So I can't say who is wrong, who is right. Hi, Ang. Hi. I can't say who is wrong, who is right, but just be careful when you select ID or what, right? How to make sure. Of course, I hope everyone when you select an ID, hopefully your journey will be smooth 啦，哈，不要等一下做了很多事情这样哈。就是呀啦，不要做了等一下很多 problem，then you start to like look for another ID to help you. Hi ID. Actually, if your work do halfway, then you stop the ID, right? Then you like terminate the ID service. You look for another ID, Actually, try not to do that, lah, To be very frank, because when your job stopped, right, then you look for other ID, right? Then not much people want to take the job, lah, because it's like so way, like the operation 你开刀开半路了then you ask the doctor to go away you get a new doctor to come in. It sometimes be very scary one because you don't know what is the sickness 嘛，你明白我意思吗？ Hi William， 对吗？好像你叫那个医生开刀，开到一半你叫那医生我不要你了， then 你请多另外一个医生进来，哇 then that one quite scary yeah, normally the price will be higher. 因为那个第二个医生会怕嘛，哇，接下来有什么事情怎么办？ So they will charge slightly higher to protect themselves 啦。Okay, so yeah, so I hope that after this sharing, right, when you get an ID, then hopefully you know who to get. Also, what to take note also. Okay, so you can have a very safety and a smooth journey. Because to be very frank, if your renovation have problem 很头痛的嘞，困不落at night. Cannot sleep, then always a lot of problem. Okay, I just say like that. It's like to choose an ID is like you married you married your wife like that After you marry already then you notice 这begam that begam then how? You cannot 退货嘛 correct? ID can 退货 wife cannot 退货wife you must like die also must do all the way. All right, so for ID just remember try your best not to like not to ask them to stop work and get another new ID. Try not to Please have a good talk with the management, especially the boss or director. Check with them. Okay, so today what is the topic we're going to talk about is what happened. Lucky I married the correct ID. My ex-girlfriend say I married the correct ID. Yeah, Susan also Susan. Hello, Susan. Okay, so I think first of all, when you get the ID, right? First of all, I think most important is the 默契,默契呢? Okay, sometimes your eyes contact, see eyes only. The ID know what you want. All right. Then the taste, you talk, the ID know what you want. You can try them one. Normally, you can try them. Ask the ID do some proposal, the thing that you like. Okay, ID there's a few type of stage. Okay. I think a good ID, right? They must be very detailed in all dimensions. Okay, recently I have some cases in our company, right? I'm not going to say that Rezt+Relax have a very good ID. Some ID, they are very good on detailing, like dimension. Okay, dimension. They know the dimension every 寸, 1 寸, 2 寸, 3 寸, they know. Then some ID, they are more on creative, like they create nice design, nice color, but they are not very sensitive on dimension. Okay, so this one you must tell one. If today you have a certain dimension you want to put in your cabinet one, right, you must tell. 要讲出来的. Example, the kitchen cabinet, you want to put the 旧青, 旧混, everything, right? Then, yeah. Lifetime warranty, yes. Yeah. My wife say I got lifetime warranty. Married me, I got lifetime warranty. Yeah, the warranty never expire one. So if you got special dimension, you must tell your ID. Okay, I think always dispute got this problem. Always owner will say, 懂的吗? 你是 ID, you should know what. If not, I get an ID for what? Okay, so no matter his ID or not ID or whatever thing, you got a special dimension, you must tell. Okay, especially like we heard kitchen, right? Sometimes owner want to have a small cabinet size, right, to put your 旧青 blah 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 thing. The dimension you must tell the what you want. Or wardrobe also the same thing. Maybe your wardrobe you want to put your safe inside. You want to put a wash cleaner inside. Or all the special dimension you must tell. If not, right, normally we'll follow everything the same. Like whatever market practice, right, will give the same thing. Okay, so I think end of the day, hi Felicia, I think end of the day is about 沟通, communicate lah, I'm not very good lah, communicate lah, 沟通啦, 沟通, whatever you want, right, you must tell your ID. Okay, like that. Some people, their quote cannot put together one, must separate, must hang one. Some people cannot, some people can. Okay, so if sometimes you never tell your ID, right, your ID will just do everything as market practice, Oh, okay, Felicia, we have been using your service. Oh, thank you. 谢谢 communicate. No, I got this. I think my tongue got this problem. I cannot speak three label thing one. Like agriculture. I cannot speak agriculture. Aeroplane can, agriculture I cannot. Then yeah, I cannot speak three label one. That's why my kids name all two stable one. I call Wilson, my wife call Lily. I cannot speak three one. My tongue cannot sangkut, Okay, so just now, hello, Yong Lim, hello, Ming Yong. Yeah. So remember, just I mentioned, you got special request, must tell. Okay, as example, sometimes you want to have some different type of even door hinge lah, door handle, all must tell. As long you got special, you must tell. If not, normally ID will just follow what market going to give you. Okay, just remember on that. So this 沟通 very important. Hi Sia Chan, it's very important to talk to your ID whatever you think you want. Okay, so today I shall not talk about how to get a small ID, no ID. I don't want to say that lah. That one you all can see yourself. Got help from Bernard last time, design our house, so far quality. Okay, thank you. Hello, thank you. 谢谢 Yong Yang thank you. Owner height also can issue too. Yeah, owner height, yes, like I'm 1.85, my wife is 1.65. No lah, Lily, I think my wife is 1.6 or what, 1.63. Hey, 老婆你多高你1.63 So sometimes like the sink area I very tall so if sometimes the height have to be must same together lah. If not, then later I'm high my wife not very high then 刷牙有 problem. Okay, so height is also a issue. Okay, so just remember, as long as you got special request, please tell your ID lah. No matter is height, 背散 E or 细帮all must tell. Okay. Oh, my wife is 1.59 Oh, now that I know. Last time I know her, I thought she 1.63 or 1.65. 你猜1.9咩？Okay. All right. So yeah. So today I shouldn't talk about which ID is good, actually no good. I also have no right to say lah. But you just feel your own thing. Just remember, whatever thing you want to have special, just tell your ID. Okay. Now today's topic is what happen if today the ID done at your house ready, then you got quality issue, then 怎么办? How to settle the problem? Okay. So maybe I show you some slide. Okay, so slide please. Because everyone work at home, so my assistant also work at home. So now I need to talk to her on the slide. Okay, slide number 2. Okay, so this is all defect. Okay, defect work. Okay, so like this one is like the gap is not very right lah. Okay, some people cannot see gap one, some people can see gap. Okay, so there's no wrong or right lah. Okay, so normally this one is called workmanship issue lah, workmanship. So I think you must understand that renovation is talking about workmanship. All right, so you have this type of gap problem, or this type of, on the left hand side you see, right, the door got this type of gap, right? Okay, so this one you can actually ask the company to rectify lah. Normally, they'll try to adjust. Okay, but you cannot like 100% no gap lah. Should they have? Okay, on the right hand side, you can see, right? What is the right hand side issue? It's actually a new wall and an old wall. Okay, this will always happen when we hack a wall, right? We hack the old wall, then we put the new wall. Then the new wall we got plaster, the old one no plaster. Then you come out like that. 你的脸一半是糙的，一半是滑的。Okay, so you have this problem. So this one is all like personal lah, because this one if let's say I don't know whether if you go law school or what, right? Then you tell the judge, hey, you see my wall, one one part is got cho one, one part is the kukuk one. Who's wrong? I don't know what will the judge say lah. Because this one is not justified inside the contract. You see, when anything happen, right? Normally we'll ask for third party to come out to talk, to help us to validate. So if let's say your case is very serious, you go to the personal court, right? Then they will talk about this thing. So there's no black and white say that, right? The contract never right say that the wall must kukut lah, you know. So hello Amos, hi William, hi Jiahui. So sometimes this one renovation always got this type of dispute. The Chinese call 公说公有理，婆说婆有理, you know. So the designer will say, no choice what, the old wall and the new wall like that ma. So I hacked the wall already, then I plaster the new wall. The old wall I never plaster what. So you cannot blame me what, you know. This is always this our issue lah. There's no wrong and no right lah. Hi Sue, you know. So this type of thing is like you have to say lah, have to say. Yeah, I have to say, because certain thing is like on the plan, and when you do right, it's different. When you do, things come up might be different. Okay, so this is all workmanship issue. This one all can be settled one. Just talk nicely to the contractor or your the ID company. Tell them, can you settle this issue? Normally this one can be settled lah. Okay, all right. So this is the workmanship's lobby job that you can actually ask them to do touch up. Okay. Okay, the second slide. Okay, so this one is a bit like okay, this defect is like the right hand side, the hinge are already rusty already. So if you haven't moved in, right, or nowadays in the market there's a lot of anti-rush hinge. So you must tell, okay, is my hinge is anti-rush one? Did my hinge got warranty? This one all you must ask. Okay, because normal market practice, right? You know how long or not? Normal practice for this type of hinges, how long is the warranty? Anyone know? Anyone can answer or not? They help me to share. Okay, like this right hand side or left hand side hinge. What is the warranty like? What is the market they cover the warranty? Anyone? 5 year, 10 year, 20 year? How many year you think that okay, today you buy a condo lah. All right, hi Sia, you buy a condo, right? So you think the management, the condo developer give you how many years on warranty on this hinge that actually you would rush or what? Hi Yu Ni, ni hao. Yeah, correct. Which one? How many years? Okay, basically, right, no matter so far lah, when I go and see, right, so far, okay, it's all cover 1 year, the warranty. So if let's say you want this hinge to be good, right, you can actually tell your ID that do you have any hinge that is lifetime warranty. Like in Rezt+Relax, we provide lifetime warranty in all the hinges. Okay, so you can ask the ID whether they have, because there's a lot of product in Singapore, right? They actually have a lifetime warranty, warranty for hinges one. Okay, you can use the brand if you want. So you must say, you must tell, you must ask. Okay, so what I'm trying to say, as a homeowner, right? Sometimes also you must do some homework. Homework. 要做一些 homework. Okay, you must do a homework. So this one is very is a very straightforward defect. You must change because rusty. Okay, on the right hand side you can see the lobby job, the workmanship. A lot of people always cannot accept the joint line. You know, the joint line of the between the laminate, the edge there. Okay, so for this one, right, normally you can ask them to redo the door panel. All right, this door panel lah. They'll bring back the factory and they'll redo. Hi Jerry, you know, they redo the door panel and they'll give you back. Okay, so this is like the glue is not very strong. That's why you have some defect. You know, even you haven't moved in lah. So again after 5 year, 10 year, how normally this thing you will see 等一下还没有one. Okay, normally this right hand side cabinet, right, it will happen maybe after 5 or 10 years, maybe like the cooking area, because when you cook, right, the on top got smoke go up so have this thing. So normally the cooking area, right, we normally try to use aluminium lah. Aluminium, you use the aluminium type of frame, right, guarantee chop no problem. Hey Jia Yi, ni hao. All right. Normally, if you use the aluminum frame, right, you won't have this issue. Normally, this issue will be in the wet area or in the cooking area on top. So when you cook, the air go out, right? Air, right? Then it start to open up. Okay, so this one normally you won't see before you move in. Maybe after 5 to 6 years, then you'll see that. Then how? So it depends lah. Some ID they okay one, they not 计较 one, right? You call them, they'll help you to do back and do sui. Some ID will say, sorry, this is not belong to our warranty, I will charge you. So this type of thing, I can't say it's wrong or right, but depends on the company whether they want to have a long-term relationship with you or not. All right, if I believe if this company, they are actually very sincere and they want to do long-term, I believe this small issue, they will help you lah. Maybe you just pay a workmanship, 几十块钱, you know, they bring back the door, they chain the corner for you, then they actually help you to install back. All right, so this depends on the company whether they are looking for long-term business or just short-term. As you know, in our trade, right, sometimes ID can be just only 2-3 years, they'll just close down. All right, so it depends on you and who do you choose and whether the company are going for long-term. Okay, all right, next. This one is a very problem always happening, like the tiles, right, is like not level. Then how? Okay, because sometimes when the owner, they will say that, hey, this tiles like not up to standard, then we always quarrel and dispute down there. So actually, how to settle when the tiles is not level? What should we do? All right, of course, first of all, right, there's actually a standard type of leveling, right? Whether it can be accepted or not. You can actually check on the BCA guidebook. If I'm not wrong, right, BCA, there's one guidebook will actually tell you what is the level that can be accepted, you know, the gap, how many mm. Actually, they rule one, they got rule one. Even like this gap between gap, right, they have a rule one, how many mm, they actually have one. So this type of thing, right, when you see, right, then how? Okay, especially on the right hand side, this one is a bit too much lah. 那个已经很严重. This one normally need to hack. You cannot just use white cement and pour. This one cannot pour one. This one cannot be covered up. Okay. So this one on my right hand side is very obvious. This type of tiles you had to hack and redo back. Okay, but what happened to the gap? If the gap, like, you know, not up to your standard, then how? Okay, so this one also I can't say anything. Silver gold, I can't say anything lah. But this one, yeah, this one is up to individual lah. So I'm trying to say how to solve this workmanship issue. All right, how to understand? Okay, what my question is how to understand a ID workmanship. How? Normally you see online, you see Facebook, you see website, cannot see real thing ma. So best is before you sign, right, go to see their show flat. Okay, maybe you go and see 3 to 4 unit that they done up, and you see their workmanship, and you tell the ID that you want this type of workmanship. You can write down in the contract, I want the workmanship to be like block Y, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, like that, you know, something like that. So at least the ID, the company will know what is your direction and what is your expectation. Okay, so I think to solve this workmanship issue, right, is to see their show flat and you see yourself whether you can accept or not. So if you can accept, right, then you can actually engage them lah. All right, engage them if you can accept the workmanship. Okay, so I think it's owner duty to check their workmanship to see 3 to 4 houses that done by them. So you can check the carpentry work and you can check also the tiling job. Okay, so from there, then you will know roughly, okay, this one can accept lah. Then you carry on with them lah. I think that is very important also. Okay. But wife cannot ma, wife can try then good then married meh? No ma. Wife is like you part off for 2-3 years, then you see how the character, when you angry, your wife got like sayang you or not, or your wife angry, you got sayang her or not. Then like that, try here, try there. Then you say, not bad. When I angry, my wife sayang me. Okay, this wife very good. This girlfriend can become my wife. Some girlfriend cannot, right? You angry, she angry than you, wow, then cannot. So something like that lah. Okay, next slide. Okay, so this one also cannot say wrong, and this one hardly say who's wrong, who is right. This is a tempered glass shower screen. All right, because this one is like every day you use, open and close, open and close. All right. So I have a suggestion. This one actually we cannot blame who is not, because this is actually a tempered glass door. Tempered glass door supposed to be like that. Once you break, right, it comes to small little pieces. Okay, so what I actually suggest to my homeowner, right, to be safe, right, you actually can put the layer of a sticker. You know, a sticker, those sticker, like a layer of a shower screen sticker. So if let's say anything happen, right, he won't actually break. Okay, this one you won't see that what happened on this, cause this happen, because this is a wear and tear thing. Normally, after a few years, you don't know, you start to like sometimes you close too hard or what, and then a bit of crack, then you start to crack, then it start to be like that. Okay, so for shower screen like that, right, it's good that you apply a sticker to actually more safety. So if anything happen, right, he won't like break like that. You will actually 连在那个 sticker, so you know, more safety. So again, after 3 to 5 years, this thing happen, how got warranty or not? In our trade, normally it's no warranty lah. Because unless it's not a tempered glass, means that he quoted you tempered glass. After he break, wow, it's not tempered glass. Then that one you can look for them. But if today I quote you tempered glass, and after 3 to 5 years this happened, it's a tempered glass, though you can't do anything, because after 1 year, all the warranty will sub off lah for this wear and tear. So warranty there's 2 types. One type is wear and tear. One type is not wear and tear. You have to understand. All right, like you buy a car. When you buy the car, the paint is very new. But after 5 years, the paint become color different. Then how got warranty or not? Something like that. So in renovation trade, normally they won't cover wear and tear one. They only cover on those like fixed thing like that. Okay. Hi, next. Please help me to share. Only 90% now 90%. 19个人机。Okay, so I will actually share the process lah. Okay, when you actually have some conflict, hello Amos, you come conflict with a designer. So what will happen? Okay, normally what we suggest is that when you have issue with the designer issue, right, or workmanship issue, right, first of all, please contact the company director first lah, or talk to the owner first, the company or the director of the company. Tell them what is your problem and what is your issue. This is the best. Okay. So you don't tell the designer, because sometimes you tell the designer, hi Annie, sometimes you tell the designer never actually pass the message to the company level. Okay, so the best is straight you actually talk to the director of the company. So you call them, hello Edwin, you call them, then you ask them to come down, have a meeting or her cafe, then tell them your issue lah. Okay, don't scold the company lah, just tell them the issue, what will happen. Okay, tell Mr. So and so so now like that how the workmanship not very good leh, so how then normally the director will go and see the site. Okay, this workmanship is like that. So you can accept, no? You cannot accept. Sometimes they will compromise a bit lah. They will like give you a bit of discount maybe. If not, then if the director is very ngeh one, like I have no problem with the workmanship. Is your taste too high? 你的 taste over our expectation. Then no choice law. If the director don't give in, owner don't give in, right? Then we'll proceed to case trust. Okay, case trust is like that. They don't stand for who and who one. Case trust for like a center person, right? Listen to A, listen to B. Then you talk lah. Okay, case trust job is to actually make things smoothly, and hopefully we don't need to go to further. Okay, example, we got one case, okay, one machine like that and like that. Okay, the case trust will suggest, okay, Wilson, if like that, you can have a bit of discount on this side now. Okay, then we talk, then okay lah, we give $500 discount. They will ask the owner, hello owner, $500 discount, you okay or not? Owner say, okay lah, can accept. But some owner don't want. Wow, they don't want $500 discount. They want 5,000 eh. 2 piece of door cost 5,000. Some owner very cute one eh. The 2 door got problem they ask for 5,000 discount. Okay, so it must be reasonable lah, because in renovation we also pay to people对吗? It's like you go to a restaurant, right? When you eat the food ready, then you feel that the food is not nice. So do you need to pay or not? A question. Today we go to a restaurant, we eat the food, then you think that the food is not up to your standard because someone tell you the food very nice. And nowadays a lot of Facebook will recommend, right? Where to eat. Someone will give many stars. Some have what Michelin star, blah blah blah. So you go, then you eat. But wow, not up to standard leh. How? Can don't pay? Can or can? My 20 fans here, can we don't pay or not? If you go and eat something, then not up to your standard. Can? Can you don't pay or not? Julian, can. Okay, who say can don't pay one? You press the 8. I eat already be sweet or don't say don't pay half. Half. We pay half only. Can any reasonable? Pay already, then give feedback, yes. Or pay half. This always happen at where, no? The durian, the 猫山王 durian. Or they say 包价啦, 包苦啦, 包甜啦, 包 this, 包 that lah. And you eat already, not 包leh. So can we don't pay? So same thing lah. Hi Josephine. So same thing lah. You go restaurant eat or go any hawker center eat the standard not up to the standard. Also you must pay ma. So renovation also the same one. The thing come up not very nice or not up to your standard. You also must pay lah. But we talk. Okay, so you must talk to the company lah. Okay, so if company, the director, okay, cannot, then we'll go to the case. Okay, then case or mandate. Okay lah, like that lah. You also eat ready ma. The mee you also eat to the stomach ready. You must pay lah, owner. Then the Xiaomi one say, okay lah, maybe my mee not very sick lah. So you pay 80% lah. 80% you pay lah. Or the Xiaomi one say, okay lah, I give you 2 more fish ball lah. 3 more fish ball lah. You pay lah. Okay? So it's up to the company and the owner to talk. So if in the case position, right? If in the case there, right, we can settle, right? Then very good lah. 一切大圆满啦. Then we will say hand. Okay, thank you. Then we become friend lah. Okay. So like that lah. So case if can settle, then will be good. So must be reasonable lah. Sometimes owner not reasonable, owner want to have a very big discount, blah blah blah. Then normally it's the 5% lah. Because normally we will actually have a 5% retention for owner before we hand over. So sometimes it's 5%, sometimes it's 10%. So always fight on the 5 or 10% whether want to pay or not. Then some owner they say want to pay, we do all the touch up already, right? Always got touch up, cannot finish one. Touch out here, touch out there, always touch out. I mean, like it's a touch up put one. Some house can touch up for 1 year one. So the designer was scared. Touch up for 1 year, I might as well give you free 5%. I don't take lah. Something like that. Okay, so if the case there can settle, right, then will be good. Then we will settle on this case issue. All right. Okay, if case cannot settle, all right, then you will go to small claim. This is means that you have to go really to court already. We call that the state's court. Or this in Singapore, you got one called state's court. We call that a small claim. All right, so you can small claim the ID company, or the ID company can small claim you, So you claim I claim you, you claim me lah. Then again, we'll go to the this small claim ready, right? Then you'll show evidence 证明的证据。Okay, company give 证据 ，owner give 证据。Yeah, Paris, right? You all got lifetime warranty after reno, after pay, you still got after pay what retention make it after retention. Sorry, my amount not very good Hey John, what is the meaning after pay retention still got issue? Because someone asked me, I'm not very good. I asked my partner come and see the what Paris right here. This one. What is the meaning? Because my amount not very good so I need my.
But you all got lifetime warranty, right? After reno, after pay retention, still got issue. Still got issue is a lifetime warranty. Well, of course, you pay already. After you pay full already, still got issue. Of course, we will still.
Oh yeah lah. If you pay already everything right, then of course we still honor the lifetime warranty lah. Lifetime warranty. All the hinges. All right. So a lot of people they actually sometimes after pay the last 5%. Oh, okay. I guess after pay the 5%, yeah, after you pay everything, of course we still okay. We will still actually honor the lifetime warranty lah. Means that everything sweet ready. You pay the 5% everything, then we still honor this lifetime warranty, no problem. Yeah, even 5 years later, 10 years later also no problem. But remember, our lifetime warranty is cover all the hinges like runner lah, the runner thread lah, the hinge lah. We cover on that, not on wear and tear. Okay, you know what I'm trying to say it's all the hinges, 那个 hinge lah, because hinges always give way after 5 to 10 years. You agree? No matter how you take care, all right, the hinges you always open and close. More or less the hinge like the screw will be loosen lah, screw drop lah, blah blah blah. Okay, so we'll cover all the hinges, okay, and all the runner. Okay, that is important. Yeah, hinge, correct, hinge, the hinge, 门啊门. Okay. So after if the case you cannot settle, we'll go one step forward to go the small claim. Okay, then small claim, right? Then we'll talk again. No problem. Paris my amount not very good Okay, so the small claim you all talk again. So small claim different. What's the difference between a small claim and a case? What's the difference? Why case and small claim cannot be together? Small claim got judge one. Judge. 有那个法官法官 will listen to A, listen to B, then listen. See what's the problem. Okay, so in case no 法官case is like there's someone that help to manage it, but it's not a 法官. Case cannot say who is wrong, who is right. But in small claim they will say who is wrong, who is right, because 他有法官will 判who is wrong, who is right Okay, so again down there also talk. So again, hopefully we don't go further Hopefully you can settle. 最好是 can settle in stage 1 when you talk to the company owner, right? Hopefully can stop down there. If not, very 麻烦one You know, you spend so many time, do so many paperwork, blah blah blah, then go here, go there, then very troublesome alright not? You also cash out your like also cannot sleep very well 没困不落一直想那个 problem how to sleep like that? Okay, so in the stage court, right? Normally we'll have this they will 判who's wrong, who is right. Okay, so if let's say the judge 判 already, right? Then you assume the maybe the company not happy or the owner not happy. Wow, then this one big case already. This one you must spend your own you must get your own lawyer to sue already. Then you spend a lot of time on that. Okay, a lot of time on that. Yeah, so far I've been renovation business for more than 21 years, right? Normally it's not normally we seldom go until to the court one normally can settle in the stage 1 already. Okay, actually sometimes it's more or less is the maybe homeowner the expectation So like what I'm trying to say, I mean to be frank, if sometimes owner expectation is too high, then we cannot delivery, right? 我们不可以做. We also will say sorry, we cannot do the job, because sometimes like example nowadays, right? There's a lot of good mechanism from overseas, especially China. You notice, right? China 的东西哦，真的很先进嘞。Their hinge 啦，their some hardware thing it's very very 先进 In Singapore, you cannot get you cannot get. So some owner they want to use those China thing we cannot give then we start to have problem. Okay, so sometimes it's like the workmanship and also the mechanism that you use lah. Yeah. And the rest of the thing, right, is quite straightforward one, except workmanship. Workmanship is a very gray area in renovation because you cannot 就好像你吃那个面酱啦 no, you don't like some people don't like to eat the chaw. Some people like to eat the chaw. Then how to fight say the chaw is wrong? Cannot ma, because this is a gray area. So normally we go to the court, right? Okay, the court this legal court, right? This lawsuit, right? Normally what will they see? They will see the contract. Okay, the contract to supply and install blah blah blah, to supply and lay blah blah blah. Example we have this word called to design and install kitchen cabinet using laminate finishing 5 feet. Again to design and install kitchen cabinet 5 feet using laminate. Normally you will see this type of term but now here never say workmanship no good then the ID fault never say to design and install a kitchen cabinet 5 feet. If the workmanship is no good, blah blah blah, must tear away. Cannot justify How to justify the workmanship is good or no good? So in the contract this is a very gray area. This is never a thing that can be settled one in the paper. The paper only can the paper only can settle the amount, the money. 1 feet how much, 2 feet how much, and also what type of material you use. You use laminate. Laminate got a lot of brand. Got TAK lah, got Lam Chuan lah, got EDM lah. You write down. Unless they use the wrong laminate. If you state A brand but it give you B brand, then you can sue them or what lah. But you talk about workmanship, it's a very gray area. So far, no people can settle workmanship problem. It still go back to stage 1 whether the company want to take the responsible to do a good job or not. Okay, so when you go all the way to stage 5 1 2 3 4 stage 5 then it's very 耗时间 to be very frank to you, because you can't have a rule or proof to write on the contract. Okay, so workmanship is never 100% right or wrong problem. It's all talking about give and take lah. Okay, so this is what I'm trying to share. If you have this dispute on renovation, we try to settle in stage 1. Try not to go all the way to stage 4 and 5, because when you go stage 5 sibei tao tia. Okay, so example, you do renovation with the ID, then the ID cock up, the ID MIA, the ID want to do a good job. Okay, so you must talk to the owner of the company. Hi Mohammed, you tell them, hey, your ID got this problem, no? Can we change another ID, or you get someone come in and help, or you personally come down and help? Okay, but don't change you can change the ID, but don't change the company. Because when you change the company, you get another company to come in, right? This part a bit tao tia, like mentioned just now, right? The doctor operation halfway, then cannot kick out. You ask another doctor to come in. So this one not easy lah, or not easy. Try not to do that lah. If you do that, right, you must pay more money and more time. 很头痛的. Okay, so it's best if, let's say, ID issue, ID is not responsible, ID is not detailed enough, we have a meeting with the director of the company. Tell them your issue. This type of thing no 排写one no 排写one. You don't say that 我不要让那个 ID 难做啦, then I 排写. This one no 排写one. Must direct tell the director, so they know how to improve. For Rezt and Rex, right, we accept feedback, we accept complaint. Why? Because we also on customer view, right, we know what is our ID issue. So we also change and upgrade and also improve in our weakness, our blind spot. Okay, so don't paiseh just call the director, then call and tell. So what happened? Okay, recently there's one case. It's my friend. My friend never let me do the ID. Okay, he looked for another company. So okay, it's like that. The case like that. The ID very good 心很好 recommend a color, painting color to him. So he accept the painting color. But after all come out, the color is not nice. Wow, then sibei tao tia. So then you say the ID salah, the ID also angry one. I goodwill, I show you, I share with you the latest color, but end up 油出来不漂亮 then 你怪我说我是 ID, then 我选的颜色不美。So sometimes ID also they don't get because when they get then later on they got problem. So some ID just keep quiet everything sweet one this color is sweet, that color is sweet, everything sweet as long you like is sweet So cannot blame them 对吗？Because when they say this color is nice then 油出来不好看他们要负责任。So my friend call me how but because the ID like not happy don't get back to him So I tell him normally this type of case, right, if handled by us, right, normally will be 50-50 or means that the ID also got show you the color then you accept already although it's not up to your standard, but he show you already. So I think a fair deal is 50-50 or means that the cost the owner take half, we take half like that then we settle the case. Okay, so sometimes like what I mentioned I have to actually talk to the owner of the company, call them, sit down, then you talk. And also as a owner, right, you also must go and visit your site. Okay, it's your responsible also you must know sometimes the dimension must be right or not. So because if let's say they install the cabinet, you see something wrong, you must first stop the thing and call the company, all right, or call the ID. Not let them install everything ready then salah. Okay, there's one Chinese word called 不要等到生米煮成饭懂吗？ When you 煮的米the 米 color become gray color something wrong already, must stop. 对吗？你煮米是白色嘛 ，sekali 你煮那个米，你看到 gray color 快点 stop 了咯，这种米不可以煮下去的，煮下去会吃死人对不？ So when you also must like know your house what happened, what you're going to install, roughly must know a bit, not 100%, but at least you must know. So when you see something wrong faster stop, then ask the people, I mean the company people go and do. All right, yeah, sometimes also different on company some company they get new designer or young designer or new designer or not experienced designer, they don't really know about the details, so cannot bring them also because they are new so so they never see so detailed. Okay, so but you as an owner you must responsible on that to see the whole thing. Okay, all right, so this is what I'm going to share today. I hope this sharing, right, you can actually share with all your friends, and also hope that this sharing, right, you will actually like have a smooth renovation but we don't always have the time to go. Yeah lah, of course, I know. Not really not always yeah, correct, of course, Paris, I understand you say that that's why you get an ID. Now I'm talking about if the ID is not up to the experience, then how? 你明白吗？ You won't know one correct or not? Sometimes the ID not responsible, sometimes the ID 变样了 before they sign, after they sign became another person. Sometimes hard to say but what I'm trying to say is not every day. Like example you go to install cabinet first day then you maybe first day at night you go and see the tube the color correct or not? Sometime yeah, it's very scary so this kind of thing very hard to say one like my wife lucky correct or not? She married to me, I got lifetime warranty, 对不？ sometimes also difficult correct? You won't know what I'm trying to share is like for me people come interview to be an ID. My ID when interview, right, ID everything very good one, their paper very thick one, wow, they do very good job, blah blah blah. But in renovation, we are talking about managing emotion. We manage owner emotion. We also manage our own emotion. Sometimes you might be a very good creative designer, but your emotion is not good. So when your emotion not good, how? When the owner scold you one only, while you get angry, then you don't go side. You know what I'm trying to say, no? So renovation, we're talking about handle our own emotion, also owner emotion. So sometimes when the owner get angry, right? They scold the designer. Designer can handle because 他可以 handle 那个 emotion 嘛 correct? So very hard to say one lah. Then nowadays youngster maybe too young, their working attitude different. You know nowadays my designer start to be 2000 year one eh. Walao eh, 2000 year now become 21 years old already leh. You imagine a 2000 year designer and my time I'm 1974 the mindset where got same, right or not? So hard to say lah. This type of thing I have no comment But like what I say, you still must know what your house is. Not necessarily to go there every day, but have to make sure you get the right thing lah. Okay. Okay. So most of all, most important thing is you must have the company owner contact. Okay, company owner contact. All right. In Rezt and Relax, right, you can get my contact anywhere in my website, and my partner John and my wife Lily. Okay, the reason why we want to put our contact so openly because we want to help homeowner. If let's say today your house is done by Rezt and Relax, something happened, we could want to have the first call to us. Even don't need to call the designer, can call us, so we will know how to help you. I think this is important. Before the 米煮成熟饭, right? We still can help a bit, but the 米 become 熟饭then we can't do anything. Okay. All right. So hope that today this sharing can help you to have a peaceful journey. Okay, peaceful journey. All right. Once again, talk less, talk right. Reno talk, Rezt and Relax. Okay. So once again, thanks for your time. This is Wilson from Rezt and Relax. Hope that this sharing can help you to have a peaceful journey. Okay. So once again, thank you very much and stay safe. Okay. Stay safe. All right. Thank you. Bye.